This is jam hot.
My name is Dee Belafonte and I'm a Community Support Officer on the Clissold ward, which is part of Hackney Borough. I enjoy the role that I'm in. I love the job because I'm able to get out there and actually put something back into the community. I'm able to put my heart and soul into something that I honestly, truly believe in that, you know, helping others, each one teach one. I'm a great believer of that philosophy. It's not about us and them, it's about all of us unifying together to make it a much better place to live, work and play in. The role has taught me a lot in that, you know, I've been out on patrol, I've met people from so many parts of the community, so many cultures, and it's just a real eye-opener because, you know, there's so much things that I didn't know that I now know, and I'm able to take that information and pass it on to other people who might have a certain level of ignorance, you know, and the ignorance isn't a bad thing. It just means that you need to know more, and if you have that thirst for wanting to know more, then it makes you want to find out more. So, I mean, you know, there's so many people out there that have a perception about my role, and I'm able to open up and speak to them and tell them what it's about. I say to them, basically, we're like the friendly face of the Met. Community policing is the friendly face of the Met because we've got time to stop and talk to you, we've got time to take on board your concerns, and we've got time to actually care, which I feel was probably lacking before the community support role came into existence. We've brought a face to the Met, and I like to think that we've brought a pleasant, happier face to the Met. I think that what would make this role a lot better would be to educate people more about what we do. I don't think enough is done to educate people in the difference between community support officers and actual police constables. Some people get the wires crossed. There's a grey area as to what we do and what they do, and, you know, I think that needs to be broken down in order to get people to work more willfully with us and to work within the Metropolitan Police Service as well, because I think if we break down those barriers and strip it bare, more people want to come on board and be part of what we do. And I do believe that it's going to be a role that's going to get bigger. I think it'll have more responsibilities as legislation changes. There will be more strings to our bow, so to speak, and I'm looking forward to that because it just means that I'll be enhanced as a person, which will enable me to do my job a lot better. And I think the PCs as well need to be brought up to date on what we do as well, because sometimes they're not too sure what we can do and what we cannot do, and there can be situations where we're asked to do something but we cannot do it, no matter how much we might want to, but we can't because we're within a certain role. So there are a few grey areas there that I think, you know, again, if we all work together and put the message out there, those things will be improved upon.